Alright legends, welcome back. So we are back with the VYSS. Today we put the wheels on, we buffed the roof. I've already ran the buff around. Look, I've done a semi-decent job. The cutback process is pretty much done. It's left like a few little micro swirls in the paint. The pad was dirty and it was sprinkling. I had to stop and redo it every 10 minutes. Just had the absolute shits. But for now, you guys are gonna see the transformation of the roof with me. We're gonna put the car back on the ground, which means you guys get to finally see the wheels. Now, I'm gonna go get them. They're peeking just right over there. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're right over there. Look, right over there. Look. All right, enough peeking. Let me go get them. So here we have our VF R8 20-inch staggered rims. They're a staggered set, which means they're 8.5 on the front and a 9.5 on the back, which means we got all this extra rubber. These are a 245 30 20 on the back. Now these yellow center caps should look hella fresh with our yellow and our other yellow. As you guys can see, pretty decent match all across. I believe we got a good palette of yellow going on. Really happy with that. We could have played it safe and just gone the 8.5s on the front and 8.5s on the back, since these don't have any dish, but just that little bit of extra aesthetic this thing gets with the wider tire and the wider rim on the back when it's low. Even though these are designed with a shitty rear end, so when you drop a Commodore, it doesn't go straight down, it sort of goes down like on an angle, which may make the rim or the tire scrub, but we're gonna whack them on. Hopefully we don't scrub. We'll just put it on the ground for now. We still got Flex coming back to finish the seat. So let's get to today's episode. Let's whack these wheels on, put the car on the ground. You guys are gonna see the transformation of the roof with me. We'll give the roof a 2-stage today, whereas the rest of the body only had a 1-stage. We'll buff the roof and then we'll polish it up with our 3D, whatever that bottle was. So yeah, let's whack these puppies on, boys. Let's go. So because those are a little bit hard to put on, I'm just going to get a wire brush, wheel around here and just clean off that rust so it doesn't like jam on there so tightly. Let's see how this goes. I've got no idea what rotors they used here because they were supposed to be brand new, but they rusted out like straight away. That's absolutely putrid. Alright, time to bang out the other side, then the car's going on the ground. Let's go. You ready, boys? I think we got stitched up. Let's drop down the front and see what happens. Wow, that looks so tidy. Let's see if the other side is sitting more out or more in. So generally it might scrub around here, so we might need to trim this section here just a little bit more, but for how it's rolled already, it looks actually pretty decent. So we might be in luck for not rolling it, but we might have to pull the grinder out on the rear bar and just trim it, see what happens. We'll roll this off so we can get a good height for buffing the roof. We'll mask up the edges, get the buffer out, start buffing the roof, and let's see if we can transform this faded roof into a nice glossy panel. All right, let's mask up these molds. and then we'll buff this pillar, the roof, and the other pillar, and let's see the transformation. Let's blast through this. Let's go. Alright, so we got all the edges masked up, all the molds, so we don't get buffing compound on them. They're all masked up now. So let's get ready to get the buff on this roof and the pillars, and let's see how much we can save this faded chalky paint. Let's get to it. Not bad. Hey, Hoya. Good. Alright, so far so good. Hell of a difference already. We're going to smash out the other 4 corners. There. And yeah, then we'll hit it with the stage 2 polish. So this is just a cutback. This might come up a little bit hazy after, but we'll hit it with a polish and then run down both side pillars. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so that is the roof pretty much cut back now. Looks decent. I'm still seeing some like light little swirl marks. I'm not the best on the buff, and I got a shit pad, so we're gonna hit it now with the polish and try to correct those swirl marks. But what we'll do first is we'll finish buffing off this part, and then we'll change pad and polish. So let's get to it.
On my competition, every track is like I got bubble guts. Fast life, buckle up. Yeah, turn an angel into angel dust. Top rope caution, got it jumping like double dutch. Used to take a shuttle bus, I ate a struggle lunch. Yeah, turn my woes to wins, you know I had to knuckle up. Right, hey, big bands busting out a duffel, bloody knuckles from the last.
Alright, legends, so that's going to wrap it up for the day. We've ended up saving the roof and the pillars. I'm going to give it a wash, wipe it up, get rid of all that buffing dust off it, and see how it comes up tomorrow. The rest of the car will be due for a wax and polish later on in the week, but I just want to get it together, try to do as much as we can before Sunday, before Brashernats, and you guys are coming with me. We're taking the SS, so let's hope Flex comes here soon so we can pump out the seat. Door cards are in, and I'll show you guys when the back seats and the front seats are in. So let's get to it. We'll roll to the next day. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go. 2 more days, 1 more day until the car show, so we're cutting it short on time, but I think we're going to make it. Let's go.
Every year I'm trying to tour some more and travel around the world. We baby, your reward. I'm booked for life. Catch me.
Alright, legends, so it is Saturday and it's about 4 p.m. now. We've got about an hour and a bit left of sunlight. I've been busy as during the days, but we are still taking this car to Eastern Creek 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you guys see, we got no interior still in the car. We did have Flex come over last night, do the last plug-ins and whatnot for the seat, ran the relay, but unfortunately the body control module is not liking sending exactly 12 volts to the seat. So we're going to swing past his tonight, double check it on the multimeter, maybe possibly run a wire from the battery directly to the seat and have it on its own relay so it has its on and off power source and it only runs when it needs to. So for now, let's get the interior in, let's put the steering wheel back on the car so we can get the car running and driving for tonight, so we can take it to Flex's place, get the electrics working, and take it to the car show tomorrow. Now, the car's not perfect yet. We still have a scratchy bat shit which is eating through the paint over there. We've still got a mad paint chip over here, so we're going to have to get this fixed up. And as well, on the driver's door, we've got this mold here which is cracked. I'm not too sure if someone's replaced this door before because there was some wrecker writing in it, which maybe makes sense why this one is cracked and this one's not. It looks like they've tried to pull it off or something and maybe cracked it into a couple of pieces, but we'll try to get this maybe nickied up and repaired. We'll see how we go about this. Yeah, but until then, let's get the car running and driving so we can take it to Flex's, fix the seat, and have it all ready for tomorrow's car show, which you guys will be coming with me in the next video. So let's finish off the VY, go to the car show, and then after the car show we'll do the last touches like paint, yada yadas, final little knickknacks, front bumper, headlights and all the other stuff. So it doesn't hurt to take your car to a car show even in the project phase. You know, it's the fun of it. You got to enjoy the process at the end of the day. So let's get to it. Let's whack this interior in and let's see how these leathers look in this crispy Cosmo Purple VYSS. Let's get to it. So as you can see, we've got our Calais seat just dummied in here. We just got on 4 bolts. I haven't tightened it up yet. We'll do the back seats first and we'll finish off the fronts. Let's get to it before we run out of daylight. Alrighty, so firstly we have to start off with the center seat. Oh. Now we'll get our amp wiring. I swear Calais trim is really highly underrated, especially when it's super tidy. It's just of such a high caliber of like luxury, style and comfort without going too overboard. I really dig it. I don't know, would you consider putting Calais interior in a SS an upgrade or a downgrade? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. Because me, I see it very middle range. Like I see it, it's like turning a sports car into something luxury. I wouldn't say it's an upgrade. I would say it's a different path. You know, I would say an upgrade is like having full Senator interior or whatever. I reckon that would be pretty wild. But yeah, what an upgrade. And even up here, for you Holden fans, you guys probably know up here when it's not ripped, that's rare as dog's balls. So yeah, all right, let's whack the bottoms in. There's a couple bolts here actually. All right, now we're ready for the bottoms. Alright, wicked. So there's our Calais interior in. This feels so good. Nice and firm. Like the back seats were still in really good condition with the purple interior, but these just like top it off. That's mad comfortable. And looking here, I can see the Alcantara on the bottom of the dash. I can see the Alcantara on the door cards, and I can see the Alcantara, well, suede on the back of the seat. So by eye, it looks very aesthetically pleasing, especially with the dark colored door jambs. I'm really digging this. And our custom window switch surround actually looks really good. That's a Billy's Build special, boys. All right, sweet. Let's get the passenger seat in. Let's go.
The GoPro, make it a scene, give him what you believe. End of the day, you like me, not too far from the tree. And if you had a son and you were sick, you push for his dreams and wouldn't let yourself get in the way, whatever it means. I get it, I see it. But tell me, how can you choose between the thing that you love and the ones that love you? Just live your truth. Cause to me, you live in proof. But what happens when you shoot to the stars?
Boys, so there's a quick glimpse of what the Calais interior looks like inside the VYSS. Looks cracker, in my opinion. I reckon the dark colors all work really well together. So I'm gonna tighten up these seat bolts, get ready to put the steering wheel back together. Now, unfortunately, we still do have a ripped up steering wheel. We put an order in about a week and a bit ago, but it's gonna take a little bit longer to get our steering wheel wrapped with our Alcantara and our perforated leather on the side. It's gonna look super crispy. And as well, here are our little surrounds from Holden Parts. Now, I really like how much extra effort this guy puts into his stuff, even given a sticker like this. He gave one with the other thing that we bought, the shifter surround. For 140 bucks, you got the boot, the shifter, and the button with a fresh spring, freshly greased. Like, you can't go wrong. I think that's a wicked deal. So good on him, whoever runs this, top bloke. And we got our surrounds for the steering wheel. Now, black is going to look super ugly up against the black steering wheel, but we are going to get these painted silver. I couldn't do it today because we are going to run out of time. So there's our fresh black surrounds, and we're going to go for a satin silver to mimic factory, but just with fresh surrounds instead. But I'll whack these on anyways, and you guys will see it tomorrow when you come with me to Brashernats. You guys will see it on the factory steering wheel. I don't know, I just don't think black is very tidy on these steering wheels. It suits those R8 or Club Sport steering wheels where they got the little section and then the leather wraps around it. That looks really neat when they're black, not silver. So we'll run these for now. Don't have enough time to paint them and have them dry off, but we'll tackle the steering wheel all together in one shot once again. But right now I've got to assemble it back on to the car just so we can drive the car around. I tried to give someone an offer for a steering wheel which was complete, so we don't have to go back and forth, but over 50 bucks. Like, the steering wheel was $200. It was just a normal Commodore steering wheel. I think it was a Calais steering wheel, but it wasn't a thick grip. 200 bucks. I go 150. He's like, nope, sorry, I'm firm. I said, okay, if you change your mind, let me know. Obviously, I'm going to shop around. Then he leaves the chat on Marketplace. Like, come on, bro. You know, we all love a good deal around here. And even if you do already have a cheap price, just be upfront about it. No, sorry, mate. You know, I wish I could help you out, but I believe 200's fair. The right attitude, I would have probably gone over there, paid the 200 and kept the steering wheel for another car. But, you know, good attitude always takes you further. Now this guy's sitting around with his steering wheel waiting for it to get sold. So yeah, moral of the story, always have a good attitude when buying and selling a Marketplace, because I would have gotten there, bought the steering wheel and not have to put our ugly ripped up SS steering wheel back on. Like, come on, like, that's chat, you know what I mean? That is absolutely chat. Like, how can you have a 20, 25, 30 grand car and have a munch steering wheel like this, you know what I mean? No way, Jose. So big thank you to our guy who's going to be wrapping the steering wheel. I'll show you guys when that's done. I believe it's going to be Alcantara top and bottom, and then perforated leather here and here. And just to show you quickly while I still got you, see our surrounds? Where does it go? This one goes here. Does it go here? Or does it go there? See what I mean? The black does not look good at all. Does not look good. But if Holden Parts ends up doing silver ones, I reckon it will do really well. But this is probably just the color of the plastic they use, which is black. Yeah, all right, wicked. All right, let's finish off this interior and I'll see you guys soon.